And now, broadcasting from the Ginger and Baker studio and the heart of the music district in Old Town, Fort Collins, Colorado, it's Live at Lunch here on KRFC 88.9 FM, streaming live at krfcfm.org. I'm your host today, David V., and today's special musical guest is the Patti Fiasco.
You used to ride in like a queen, smiling and beaming. You were faster than the speed of a blazing light. And now you're stuck in the same bars with the lost cause, outlaws with the lone wolves and their hungry hearts. You've been riding, you've been riding this one through. Oh, but even cowgirls get the blues. You're worn like an old shirt, your hands ache and your head hurts, and the standard of low is how you live. Should you run for some shelter or find shallow water or beg to be still your restless heart? You've been riding, you've been riding this one through. But even cowgirls get the blues. Well, the party's long over, but you're lost in those moments. Oh, the things you thought would never pass you by. Yeah, the things you thought would never pass you by. Well, you know this freedom, oh, it ain't no feast. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, babe, there ain't no relief. But when you started down this road, you knew, that even cowgirls get the blues. That even cowgirls get the blues. That even cowgirls get the wildest of angels as it puts upon the table. Oh, lights up and oh, flame. Sharp leather and bergamot. Oh, the only one I want. Lay me down beside an old flame. Don't worry, I was born lonely. I might be forever bound. I'd give it all in a desperation call. I need to feel you it's left to reckon, nothing left to reckon me. I'm gonna burn to an old flame, sharp and stolen silhouette, holding on a cigarette, melt me in the glow of an old flame. I'm gonna burn, 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 I'm gonna burn. Don't worry, I was born lonely. Don't worry, I was born lonely. I give it all in a desperation call. I need to feel you swinging me around. I want you to take me all the way home, all the way home, all the way home tonight. All the way home, all the way home, all the way home tonight. All the way home, all the way home, all the way home tonight. All the way home, all the way home, all the way home tonight.
The Patti Fiasco here on KRFC's Live at Lunch. Let's introduce the band. Alysia Kraft, they're on lead vocals and guitar. And Taylor Tessler back there on bass. Dee Tyler on electric guitar. Andrew, I'm going to say it right, Aronow on drums. And Axel Foxley on dobro and vocals. How's everybody doing?
Great.
Yeah.
Good.
So good.
Good, excellent. Seem like you're feeling good, looking good. Hey, let's talk about a little bit about how you guys originally got together. You've been together for a while, since what, 2014, 13, 14?
We actually go further than that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Dee and I started playing together in 2008.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you met originally at a open mic?
Yeah, it was at the open mic at the Coal Creek Coffee House in Laramie, Wyoming, is where I first ran into you. And yeah, we started playing some duo shows and little things, and then it was kind of, the original lineup was a little bit of a, I don't know, it was a last minute gig, and it just worked out really well, and here we are today.
Were you drawn together from a mutual like of particular artists or type of music, genre?
Yeah, I don't know. We were doing that open mic for it was once a month, and it was several months as we got to know each other a little bit, and it's oh, that's a really cool song. I really like that song. Let's see what happens next week. And
You were playing your own originals at that time?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Cool. And so you've been writing together and hanging out and playing music since, huh? And of course that was Laramie. Now, if I remember, you're originally from Tie Siding. Is that
Close. I'm originally from Encampment,
Encampment.
Wyoming. Yeah,
huge metropolis in Wyoming?
absolutely. Yeah.
How about you, Dee? Are you from Laramie or
I'm from Star Valley, Wyoming.
Star? I don't even know where Star Valley is.
You know, I guess that's the name of the area. So
Oh.
Afton, Wyoming is where I went to high
Afton.
school.
Okay, I'm familiar
It's
with
kind of
Afton.
south of Jackson Hole.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Well,
Dee and I actually went to high school together. So
you were up in Wyoming
yeah,
as
yep,
well.
Yep, also from Star Valley.
What brought all these Wyoming people down to Colorado here?
Well, I led the charge.
Yeah?
I came here in 2004, I guess, and started playing a lot of bluegrass and local scene. And I was telling these guys, you gotta come on down. Colorado's where it's happening.
Yeah.
So eventually got them down here.
And Fort Collins instead of Denver or Boulder?
Yeah, I actually came here to go to grad school. So,
Oh, okay, CSU.
Yeah, I never left. Yeah.
Alysia, how about you? I know you've been playing music almost the whole time here, but did you go to CSU?
I went to the University of Wyoming.
Wyo.
Very important distinction to make between those.
Yes, ma'am.
But yeah, we definitely got to experience sort of the best of Fort Collins in our first few experiences. I think one of our first shows was Foco MX. Maybe in the second year of Foco MX, or...
Yeah, I think so. It wasn't the first year, but...
Yeah, and it was just really apparent that there was something special about the musical community here. And, we're all very small town kids. And I think that Fort Collins was still sort of gentle. It was a gentle move.
Well, back then, it was a lot less population back then, too. It was probably about 60% less population back then.
That's true.
It's been growing a lot. I'm going to ask a question I'm sure everybody is curious about. Why the Patti Fiasco? Where did that come from?
Well, so my mom has 7 brothers and sisters, and my Aunt Patty is notoriously kind of wild in the best way. And my Aunt Patty is a year younger than my mom. And when I was a kid, my mom would slip up occasionally and call me Patty. And my sister started sneaking in Patti Fiasco. And when I was playing the open mics, I was signing up as Patti Fiasco. And then when the band became an entity, we inserted the. So it could be sort of an event.
Now we understand.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Is your aunt still around?
She is.
Yeah, well, there you go.
She's still just as fiery and magical.
All right, that's
Yeah.
wonderful. Yeah, I like that story. Well, you guys are working on a new album? Yeah? Have you got a name for it yet?
No. I have one in my head. I haven't even said it to these guys, but yeah, I have the theme, but I feel like it's hard to name something before it's fully formed.
Well, you say theme. What's the basic theme? Or the general theme?
I think for me, the theme feels like resilience.
Uh-huh.
I think in a lot of ways it speaks to the fact that the band has been together forever, and we've kind of been through so many different life events and, reiterations, and yeah, just to stick around so long in music is sort of a testament toward resilience. And
Yeah, keeping a band together for any period of time is difficult. You're juggling personalities and people's lifestyles and jobs and
yeah.
Well, I tell you what, let's get back into some music. What are the next 2 songs you guys are going to play for us today?
Good question.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's play. I wrote a list, and then it's on my phone. It's all the way down here. 1 second. Let me just check my notes.
This is a big band debate lately. Well, not so much a debate, but we used to always call off songs, like we never made lists. And that's sometimes, if you have new people coming in or whatever, that's a little bit unfair to them. So we've been trying to make lists lately, and it's definitely something we struggle with. We like kind of feeling what's happening in the moment and making our decisions based on that. But
So is that something that you guys normally do, though, when you play live? There's not usually a set list, and you just, hey, whatever you're feeling at the time and what's appropriate for the audience or whatever?
Yeah. I like rock and roll to be as unpredictable as possible, even for myself.
Spontaneity.
Introduce as many possible forms of chaos as you can, but as you can see just now, it doesn't always work out great. But the next 2 songs that we're going to play Saved by Rock and Roll, which was the title track of our last record. Little story from someone that I'm sort of in this song referencing a karaoke queen that I grew up sort of watching take off. And then we're going to do a song called Body Language.
All right. The Patti Fiasco.
She got a python purse and a rattlesnake grin. blinking kind of nibble on the edge of town. Look at her now, can't nobody hold her. She cried every day she was saved. About rock and roll. She left those knick-knack ladies to the tic-tac aisles. She left her waitress math and her month free trials. And now she read the neon like a midnight wave. As a varlet starlet feels no pain. Look at her now, can nobody hold her? She thanked God every day she was saved. About rock and roll. She got that big hair. She got it working. She got those red lips. She got 'em working. She got that KRFC live at lunch working. On that rock and roll. 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 Rock and roll. Look at her now, can nobody hold her? She thanked God every day she was saved. By rock and roll. Okay. This is a song about the body. And it's mysterious, right? I'm dialed in, baby, I'm listening. I'm dialed in, baby, I'm listening. To your body, your body, your body. Language, Sometimes I think it's strange we met. Destiny's a lady who don't pretend it. If she gets it wrong, you know she'll never say. Just turns and puts a crooked finger right at fate. It was a crooked finger pointed me your way. You were smiles and songs, not much to say. There's solace in your silence, and I learned to read everything your body ever said to me. Now I'm dialed in, baby, I'm listening. I'm dialed in, baby, I'm listening. We're driving slow down another road, but you're the only place I wanna go. I'm studying your angles and learning your lines. Every breath, every word, every smile a sign. Oh, look, a body in water, two bodies in water. Damn good out there in the water. A body of water, two bodies in water. I'm coming with you, baby.
Patti Fiasco here on KRFC's Live at Lunch. Yeah, rocking out now. Hey, I wanted to talk a little bit with Ansel about you and the dobro. I mean, you're doing a lot of things on there that most dobro players don't. Using analog delay and wah-wahs, and got yourself a kitchen sink there. And I'm just kind of curious what got you all into that instead of the traditional dobro playing.
It was a slow process. I started out actually playing in bluegrass bands, playing the dobro, playing acoustic, and then when I started playing with these guys, they're a loud rock and roll band, and I tried bringing that acoustic dobro into that setting, and it just didn't work. It was just a feedback monster, and it sounded horrible. So I experimented a little bit with a lap steel, but I didn't like sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I just ended up, I actually had this guitar. It was kind of I actually won it in the Rocky Grass Dobro competition.
Wow.
In 2007. And I just kind of had it sitting around, and I wasn't playing it. And I was really frustrated with that acoustic thing not working. And I ended up just taking a router to it, and I put this, it's just a standard electric guitar pickup in it.
Okay, I wondered.
So kind of bypassing all of the stuff that makes it sounds so amazing acoustically,
Yeah.
right? Kind of bypassing all of that and just running it basically like an electric guitar.
Did you just put a P90 in there or something?
Yeah, it's a humbucker, but yeah,
Okay.
it's just, exactly, it's just a standard sort of electric guitar pickup.
What brand is it?
The Dobro?
Yeah.
It's actually a Dobro brand, Dobro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which Dobro is actually
Its own brand.
It is its own
Yeah.
brand. It is owned by the Gibson Corporation, so... and then actually Alicia's mom painted it for me.
I was just going to ask if it came that way. So
No, it did not.
Your mom's a sweetheart, by the way. I've met her a
is.
couple of times, and
She's
she's
amazing.
what a nice person she is.
Yeah.
But she did that, huh? That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, so she took it to a body shop and gave it the paint job.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that answers my question. I say it is a very unique instrument, and I just was curious about that. Oh.
This is the V8.
I want to get back with Andrew on the drums there too. Andrew, you're playing not only with these guys, you're playing in some other, at least one other band that I know of.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, I've been playing with these guys for almost a year now, off and on.
Mm-hmm.
Share the duties with another fine drummer in town. But yeah, I also play in a party band, a wedding corporate band called Top Shelf, and based out of Denver. But we play all over the place. We're actually playing
CSU
pretty
coming up
soon.
here pretty
Yeah.
soon. Couple of
CSU
weeks,
tailgate
couple
soon.
of Saturdays from now
Yep.
on the CSU tailgate series.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
Are those Ludwigs or is that some other brand of?
This is actually the drum brand. No, I'm just kidding. They're Tama. Tom
Thomas.
brand. Yeah.
Okay.
Tama Silver Star.
I've seen a lot of the plexiglass like that with Ludwig. I was curious.
Yeah, the Vista lights. Yeah, these are, I just saw these stacked up in a Guitar Center one day. Had no intentions of buying a new kit, and you know how that goes.
Yeah.
You just see it and you're like, it
Strikes
will
your
be
fancy.
mine.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it will be mine.
So where are you from originally?
Originally, I'm from Florida, not Wyoming.
I know.
As is commonly mistaken.
Not a Wyoming person. How'd that happen? So how'd you make your way out from Florida?
So it was about 2009. Migrated here. I was in a band down there at the time, and we all transplanted ourselves from Florida to Denver. I was living in Denver for a while. And funny enough, one year, it was probably like 2011, 2012, I was playing at the UMS with another band that I had formed since moving out to Denver. And we played a set at, I think it was Gary's Garage or something like that. And the band that played right after us was the Patti Fiasco.
Mm-hmm.
And I had no idea who they were. And I saw them play, and I was loving it. I was blown away. But, didn't really do anything about it. Just, I don't even know if I said hey, but I watched you guys and I loved it. And fast forward, 11 years later, and I'm in Fort Collins now and playing with these guys, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun to think about how I first discovered them.
That's cool.
Great way to get introduced to a band, see them live.
Yeah.
And Taylor back there on the bass. I know you're in multiple bands too. Obviously, West Side Joe and the Men of Soul.
Yep.
Where are you originally from?
I'm from New York.
That's right.
Upstate New York, yeah. Little different than Wyoming as well. Kind of suburban town outside of Rochester, New York. Real cold and gray and cloudy, and depressing. But got out
Pretty
of
close
there.
to the Finger Lakes, huh?
Very close to the Finger Lakes. Very beautiful part of the country if you've never been. Had a band with some high school buddies right after high school. We used to jam all the time, and the singer got accepted to Arizona State when we were 19. We all moved to Phoenix, and then I lived in L.A. for a couple of years. I really hated Phoenix, L.A., and New York, and ended up in Colorado and
What, but too big or?
L.A.
No,
or Phoenix.
New York, Phoenix, LA, all that.
Yeah, maybe.
Too hot, too big,
Yeah,
too
all the
expensive.
Things. Yep. L.A. I didn't really like much of anything except for the ocean. Expensive, polluted, the people, traffic.
Polluted people.
The polluted people. It's polluted with people. It really was. Music scene was very saturated with. You had to weed through a lot of really bad stuff. People think they can move out there and,
Make it big immediately.
make it big. Yeah, a lot of those people.
You know,
all over the
I'm
place.
kind of curious. The music scene in LA, is it like one of those areas where you're playing for the exposure or whatever? Do they actually pay musicians when they perform? And I'm just curious.
Yeah, you don't really get paid too much in my experience there. I mean, there's certainly full-time musicians there. They're the elite of the elite.
So are those more the studio musicians that are making
Studio
a living?
musicians, yeah, I would say so. I mean, yeah, I lived there for about a year and a half. So, I've got a couple friends out there that have been there for over 10 years and really broke through and, very successful. But,
Overnight sensations, 10 years, huh?
yeah. But yeah, there's gigs that we had to pay to play
Oh my gosh.
out there, and yeah.
That's
Didn't really
ridiculous.
make anything.
Wow.
But
Well, thank God you're out here now, right?
yeah.
And keeping busy, playing with a lot of people. Anybody else besides Patti Fiasco and West Side Joe that you're playing with?
Ansel and I have a kind of new group called Ansel and the Brain Tattoos.
Oh, that's right.
It's a very fun
Yep,
little
you guys have an recent EP out.
recent EP. Yeah, Ansel and the Brain Tattoos. I play with a woman from Bozeman, Montana, Madeline Hawthorne.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Who
really
will
great.
be playing with John Craigie here in December.
Yeah,
Fort Collins.
we're opening up for him, and then we're going to be his backing band for a chunk of the shows too. Playing at Washington's, the Ogden.
So you'll be in another video because we'll be taping that show too.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, other bands too. Yeah. Sorry if I'm forgetting.
Well, if you remember next break, well.
Yeah.
And by the
That
way,
would be
shout
my
out
question
to.
you is, can you remember all of the bands that you were playing with? The full list.
I mean, what's the definition of bands that I play with? Bands I'm on call with, or like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people,
Bands that you're making money with.
yeah.
Well, and before I get back into the music, Alysia, you obviously have a solo career as well, and you've got a brand new album out. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, I just put out an EP called Electric Blooms, and it was engineered and produced by Shane Zweigart and I, sort of in the music district spaces after hours, and I'm super proud of it. I feel like it, my debut album was like a.
It was beautiful, but it was a different genre than the new album.
Yeah, I think it was just very representative of the times. I mean, we were all sort of isolated, and as chaotic as the world was, my little dome of life was very calm, and I think that this album is like the opposite of that, sort of the return to life and live music, and just the like giant gushing hose of stimulation that is.
Say much more energy on the
Life.
new one, yeah.
Yeah, and I think I'm excited to make more music that sort of has a little bit of that energy, punk energy.
What are the next two songs you guys are going to play for us?
We're going to do some Patti Fiasco classics.
Okay.
Wyoming Is For Lovers, and a song by Ansel called Chicken Song.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Patti Fiasco here on KRFC's Live at Lunch.
Did you know that Wyoming is for lovers? But only the serious kind. The kind that can handle a cowgirl and the sky at the same time. Wow, I had no idea how good this would be. When you came out west on a borrowed pair of boots and you made love to me. So funny I should find you here in this endlessly desolate place where I can drive the roads for days and days and never see another face. I had no idea how good this would be. When you came out west on a borrowed pair of boots and you made love to me. Well, I know you're gonna leave now. Some places you cannot stay. But don't forget to pack that old pair of boots and don't forget all the love that we made. I had no
Them chickens pecking that corner, they've been up since early this morning. On me, though, I got up about 10, lazy me in bed again. Oh, look at them chickens scratching that dirt, laying them eggs, there's plenty of work. On me, though, I lay around all day watching these blues worry time away. Them chickens pecking that bread, not a worry in their head. Not me, though, I got a heap or two about not worrying about you. Look at them chickens pecking that grain, strutting these stuff, they feeling no pain. Not me, though, I lay around all day watching these blues worry time away. pecking that corn. They've been up since early this morning. Not me though, I got up about 10. Lazy me in bed again.
Patti Fiasco here on KRFC's Live at Lunch. A little chicken pickin' there from Wildman Ansel Foxley on vocals. That's a fun song. You guys must have a good time. Yeah, I like that a lot. That was good. It gives you a chance to really get into the dobro there, and nice picking. Well, I want to mention that the Patti Fiasco will be headlining December 5th, Tuesday, Colorado Gives Day at the Elizabeth Hotel, the KRC Elizabeth Hotel Music Experience, all day long. 11 bands from 11 a.m. till late at night, probably 10:30 at night, depending on how things work out. And that is Colorado Gives Day, and we encourage everybody to take the day off and come on down to the Elizabeth and see nothing but all kinds of great music put on by KRFC and the Elizabeth Hotel. All right. Any other shows that you guys can think of? Do you have New Year's planned or anything with the band?
We don't. We're definitely in a creative space right now.
Trying to finish up the album?
Intentionally trying to focus on creative time.
All right.
Yeah.
For the band or just everybody just doing their own thing individually?
Both.
Yeah?
'Tis the season, you know?
That's what they always say. They say December is the time that most bands are not playing and have that creative time, but of course still need to pay the bills. So.
That's right.
All right. Well, I'd like to take a moment to also let everyone here know that you can always go to our KRFC YouTube RadioVision YouTube channel, and you can view all past, present, and future Live at Lunch artists. While you're there on the site, go ahead and subscribe. Just click the subscribe button. It's that easy. And you'll get a notification each week who the artist is that week, and you'll have access to all the videos that we do here for Live at Lunch. I'd also like to thank our video team today, Eric Delano and Dan Perez. You guys always do a fantastic job. And on audio, we've got Greg Douras, Colton Boening, Reed Goodwin, and Chrissy Pilley. It takes a village, literally, to get Live at Lunch done. Thank you, guys. Well, we got about 14 minutes left, and we definitely have room for 2 more songs. What would you guys like to play?
We're going to do a song by Dee next called Never.
Uh-huh.
And then close it out with Small Town Lights.
Wonderful. Thank you, the Patti Fiasco, for coming in today. We appreciate it. We've had a great time, and hope to see you soon. And obviously, December 5th, we will see you headlining at the Elizabeth Hotel.
Absolutely. Thank you for being such a great host.
Yeah,
and
thanks, David.
thanks for all you do at KRFC. We're so excited to celebrate with you on December 5th. Okay. Never wanna see you again.
Never wanna be reminded.
Don't wanna know how you've been.
Don't wanna hear about your new boy.
Don't wanna stick around in this town.
Don't wanna have this to live down.
Never thought I could treat you so bad.
I always thought I'd be a better man.
Never hold you
again. Never know what we could have been. Never right or wrong. Never know what you got till it's gone.
all the places that we never went.
All the things that we never did.
Could have kept you if only I tried.
Now it'll haunt me until the day I die.
Doing well, so I've been told.
I'm still sinking, shaking, and cold.
Then again, you probably heard.
I'm thinking that I got what I deserve. Never hold you again. Never know what we could have been. Never right or the wrong. Never know what you got till it's gone. Never hold you again. Never know what we could have been. But I hope you're doing fine. That everything works out alright. never right all the wrongs. Never know what you got till it's gone. But I hope you're doing fine. That everything works out alright.
Never wanna see you again.
Never wanna be reminded.
Don't wanna know how you've been.
Don't wanna hear about your new boy.
Don't wanna stick around in this town.
Don't wanna have this to live down.
Never thought I could treat you so bad.
I was gonna be a better man. Never hold you again.
Never know what we could have
been. Never
right or the wrong.
Never know what you got till it's gone.
There I am, 17, shaking in my blue jeans. Oh, the liquor and the perfume are sweet and cheap. You said there's not much to this town, but if you want, I'll show you around. Whether I like it or not, babe, I know every street in this town. Small town lights, they're fading by. In that getaway car, with you at my side. We laid on our backs, despite the cold of the ground. The fire's warmth was still on your face. I could feel it with each movement. Oh, the closer that you came. You made a map on the palm of my hand. Said this is just as far as we'll play. I couldn't breathe for an hour after that first, that most forbidden kiss. Small town ribbon of a road. Sing to the engine hum and hold me now. Well, you can. Small town life, they're fading behind in that getaway car with you at the side. I wanna feel that good again. I wanna feel that good again. I wanna feel that good again. I wanna feel that good again.
Nobody's girl?
I was thinking Days Gone By.
Days gone by.
Here I am, 10 feet tall. I went and made myself a mountain out of things broken and small. In the days gone by, in the days gone by, yeah, yeah. In the days gone by, in the days gone by. Before the birds go back to singing. So dangerous in this place behind.
Thank you for listening to Live at Lunch, and thank you to the Music District here in the heart of Fort Collins, Colorado. Live at Lunch is produced by KRFC 88.9 FM in the Ginger and Baker studio. If you'd like to appear on Live at Lunch, email our music director, David Vacek, at david@krfcfm.org.